So these are the soil forming factors. So out of this, these are the active soil forming factors and these are the passive soil forming factors. Now let us see, we will see in detail about individual soil forming factors in this lecture. So this is how the soil forming factors were represented. Mostly we'll call it as, in short, we call as a clocked, like this S is indicates your soil, F is your factor, and CL is your climate, B is a biology or plant or animal. Here I mentioned as such. R is your relief, means your topography, and P is your parent material, and T is your time. So this is how we used to represent the five soil forming factors in short. Now let us see in detail. Very active forming soil factors is climate. Now let us see what are the active soil forming factors. In this active soil forming factors, name itself is indicated that it will supply some energy that will act on the mass for the purpose of soil formation. So in this soil forming factors, there will be involvement of some energy. So that particular factor will supply some energy for the purpose of soil formation. In this particular soil forming factor, now we are going to discuss about climate. So in climate, we can see climate is nothing but temperature and precipitation, that is your rainfall. So these two factors plays a very vital role in the soil formation process. Comparing with these two process, rainfall, that is precipitation, plays a major role in the soil forming processes. Understood? So now we will see this indirectly, this rainfall indirectly what it will do, it will supply water and heat we can get from the nature's sun. So by supplying these two, and these two energies or this water and sun will act upon parent material, and due to the effect of these water and heat on the parent material, it will act as a source of energy for flora and fauna. And after, when this flora and fauna is emerged, what will happen? This flora and fauna in future, it will be converted into organic matter. And this, after combined effect of all these things, what will happen? Climate will facilitate the weathering process, like your chemical weathering and physical weathering and biological weathering. What is this chemical weathering and physical weathering and biological weathering that we have discussed in our previous class? Please go through the lecture. So ultimately, this facilitate this temperature and rainfall or precipitate will contribute to the soil. Both are climatic factors. So these, out of this, rainfall is a very important factor, and this rainfall will supply water and sun. Through sun we can get, or we can get the heat, and these water and heat will act upon parent material, and this laid as one of the source of energy for the development of flora and fauna, and this flora and fauna will be converted into organic matter. And due to this, all this combined effect, it will be facilitated, this climate is facilitating the chemical, physical and biological weathering, and ultimate combined effect of all these three weathering process leads to the formation of soil profile development. So like this, climate is act as a very active energy source. Here climate is supplying some energy. Here temperature to supplying some temperature supplying, and precipitation or rainfall is supplying. So like this, climate act as one of the important soil forming factor. Now let us see, we will see one more thing. So some soil forming under the predominant influence of climate. If there is a predominant influence of climate is there, means the on parent material, those soils are known as ectodynamic dynamomorphic soils. So if the climate influence is more on the parent material, means it is called ectodynamomorphic soils. Or if you see, if the some soils influence parent material influence is more, means, for example, soil under supreme influence of parent material is known as endodynamic morphic. So here, if the climate is dominating on parent, the climate is dominating, means those soils are called ectodynamic. Instead of that, if parent material is dominating, means called endodynamomorphic soils. This is how the different climate will affect upon the soil formation types. Thank you.